Welcome to Bend the Spoon. I'm Chad. This video is all about the greatest spiritual quotes ever said. And I've been reading and compiling quotes for a long time. And in this video, I've put together 20 of what I believe to be the greatest spiritual quotes in history. You know, there's just something that strikes you when you come across one of these great quotes. Let me give you one now that I really like. It goes something like this. A religious person follows the teachings of his church, whereas the spiritual person follows the guidance of his soul. I love those short, witty quotes that really make you think. And in this very trying time, what better way to warm our hearts and provide us wisdom than to hear some of the best spiritual quotes ever spoken? Before I get into it, please remember to subscribe so we can grow the channel and I can make more videos for you. Thanks, guys. Without further ado, let's kick it off with number 1, and I'll go straight through to number 20. I'll see you at the end.
The chains of habit are too weak to be felt until they are too strong to be broken. Samuel Johnson. The effort which we make to escape from our destiny only serve to lead us into it. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Prayer should be the key of the day and the lock of the night. Thomas Fuller.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1.
Our truest life is when we are in our dreams awake. Henry David Thoreau. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin.
Quiet the mind, and the soul will speak. Jaya Sati Bhagavati.
Doubt is the vestibule all must pass through before they can enter into the temple of truth. Caleb Colton. There is a knowledge which knows nothing, and there is an ignorance which knows all. Socrates.
There is no peace on earth, because there is no peace in the minds of men. Unknown.
You must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Deepak Chopra. To walk the spiritual path is to continually step out into the unknown. Wallace Huey. Love is the undisturbed balance that binds this universe together. Avatar Babaji. Life does not need to be changed, only your intent and actions do. Swami Rama. It is spiritual poverty, not materialistic lack, that lies at the core of all human suffering. Paramahansa Yogananda.
You are the supreme being, and yet thinking yourself to be separate from it, you strive to become united with it. How odd. Ramana Maharishi.
There is but one truth. However, there are many expressions of it. Thomas Campbell. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Joseph Campbell. When you no longer have any fear of death, you will no longer have any fear of life. Neil Donald Walsh.
So what did you think? Were there some cool spiritual quotes in there you resonated with? Do you think I missed any? If you think so, let me know in the comments section. Truly, there are hundreds of poignant spiritual quotes, and I know I had to omit many, but I wanted to give you my top 20 list. Look, reading spiritual books is fantastic, but sometimes all you need to do when you're looking for a little spiritual motivation is to browse a few quotes to really put you back on track. And if you read a lot, like me, I'm sure you come across great quotes all the time, but then quickly forget them. Now that used to happen to me, so many years ago, I went out and I bought a blank book at Porter's Books and Music. Remember them? Well, they're unfortunately out of business now. Anyway, I bought that blank book and vowed to write down all the quotes I thought exceptional. 25 years later, the book's still with me. I don't know, there's just something about a book that does it for me that a computer or phone screen just doesn't. Call me old-fashioned, but I like to read actual books. Before I go, let me give you a few quotes that made the honorable mention list. It was the Buddha who said, If one man triumphs over 1,000 men in battle, he has won less of a victory than the man who has triumphed over himself. I really love that one. It basically means that the conquest of ourself, or more accurately, our ego and fears, is really the most important battle we could ever win in life. Another great quote I like is, "Believe those who seek the truth, doubt those who find it." This quote resonates with the teachings of Tom Campbell, who advises everyone to be an open-minded skeptic. The moral of this quote is, believe in those who are seeking the truth, but doubt the ones to claim to have it. Always do your own research and never believe anyone else's truth until you live it for yourself. And the last honorable mention is one of those dichotomy quotes that's just so right on. It states, "In a full heart there is room for everything, and in an empty heart there is room for nothing." Antonio Porcia, a poet, said that one, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to really elaborate on it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this presentation of the greatest spiritual quotes of all time. If you did, please like, share, and remember to subscribe so we can build this channel up. It's really important that you do that, otherwise the channel is not going to grow. If you're new here and want to see more from me, check out my other channel called Open Your Reality. I have over 170 awesome videos on that channel, and most of them are on spirituality. Okay, I hope to hear from you in the comments section. I'm curious to know your favorite spiritual quote, whether it was one mentioned here or not. Finally, if you really need to get in touch with me, email me at questionchad@gmail.com. I'll see you all in the next video, 2 of which you can find right here. I'm out.